and read someone every day. He's a different person every day. And so then I said, are you going to answer my question? She never responded back to me, so I left and I went to the ball. I didn't go back in the room or anything. So I go back after the ball is over. I go back. I seen the video of her with the Wonder Woman outfit on. I don't watch other people's videos. So I seen the video with the Wonder Woman and everything. I got Katrina's number. I seen the video. I never watched it. So the next day I get up, bitch, I go to the parade. I'm in the parade and I'm marching with Marquise and they band and stuff. Because that's the only reason I go to the African Day Parade is to see Marquise band. Once they band come, wherever I'm at, I'm marching uptown with their band. So I come march back uptown. At the end of the parade, I bump into my cousin.
Marquise from Baltimore?
Yeah, Marquise. The icon Marquise Revlon. So then I bumps into my cousin Sanaya, and she was like, did you see the video that my girlfriend Christina DeLucci put up? I said, no, what video you talking about? She was like, yeah, don't take her out the group, girl. She read you down. And I get the bell, really? I get the bell, okay. I'm gonna go get my $5 box, honey. So I called my mother, honey, and I was like,
$5 box.
Yeah, from Popeyes. You know that the $5 box from Popeyes.
The fill-up, right?
Yeah.
So KFC.
No, that's
Popeyes. So you know, I called.
KFC do got it too.
Yeah. Oh, your KFC
got. You get the cookie.
Yeah. So I called. Well, I didn't call my mother. I called the child.
You get the cookie.
I called the little child, honey, because he was at my house. I left him at the house. I called. I said, "Do you want a box?" And I said, "Ask mom, do you want a box?" So I walked to got my box and then got in the cab and I went home. So I actually sat and I watched the video. And then I didn't even have to watch the whole video. I watched about 5 minutes of the video of her reading to me, girl. And I gave the you know what? I'm going to help this bitch. She's yearning for fame, bitch. So I'm going to help her. And I'm the type of bitch, if I'm going to read you, bitch, I'm not going to do a subliminal read, bitch. I'm going to tag you in the read. So I tagged her in the motherfucking read. And I read her for filth, Miss Thing, girl. She is ugly. She's so motherfucking ugly, bitch. Her and her dog look alike, bitch. The dog is cockeyed at Miss Thing. Her titties drop down to her motherfucking knees, Miss Thing. Girl, she ain't got no teeth in her. Girl, bitch, her titties...
I thought you was cool now, though.
Bitch, no, we're not. Her titties hang low and she wobbles to the floor, Miss Thing. So, so since we here, we talking about it now. We talking about it. So now she has a reason to go and make another video because she's been dying. Okay? That was in September that I read her. The second week in September, I read her. She just came last week underneath that video and wants to make advertisement. Oh, I'm going on live at 2 o'clock to read Kelly. And you mother you whore this and mother you whore that. So I know what it is from these bitches, Miss Thing. These bitches know that I am a bitch to put you up there on that. So bitches want to come at me. So when they come at me, I'm going to let them come. And they're going to continue to come.
So let me ask you another question. Do you believe that Ballroom made you feel like everybody's coming for you? Like, is there ever
everybody's always coming for me.
Like, even outside of Ballroom, because of how Ballroom did you, do you feel like, or how how Ballroom did all of us? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like no matter what somebody say, they always coming for you? Like outside of Ballroom, I'm a totally different person than I am in Ballroom. Like outside of Ballroom, I'm actually like my sister Felicity. My sister Felicity will tell you she gagged and she lost. I just called her to ask her if she still have the video. Like people gag up outside of Ballroom. Like how I was dancing at the Waffle House. I go to parties. I go to my family parties. I go to straight clubs and stuff. I dance, I get down with it, and I enjoy myself. I don't have this stern face on, this stern look and everything. I really enjoy myself. When I come into Ballroom, it's like being a Beyonce, honey. Mm-hmm. I have to have my Sasha Fierce on when I come into Ballroom because of everything that I have been around and everything that I have seen. So you gotta have that on when you come into Ballroom. But outside of Ballroom, I enjoy the company of my friends outside of Ballroom and just being able to be me and be laid back and don't have to be Kelly Mizrahi. I could just kiki and laugh. Who's somebody that you think that Kelly Mizrahi don't get along with, but Kelly Harrison gets along with?
Kelly Mizrahi don't get along with a lot of people because a lot of people don't get along with her. Okay,
well then who one person that you like? Is there one person that y'all like each other outside of Ballroom, but then Ballroom was like, girl, get out my face? Like it's kind of like, or is it just it's nobody that you have like that?
Yeah, Temperance.
So in Ballroom, you and Temperance don't like.
Me and Temperance don't see me when it comes to being a Ballroom and the things and everything. But outside of that, Miss Thing girl, you know, I'm not gonna put nobody's business out there. But outside of there, bitch, you know, we go to Alegria, go to Parsha or something, and she comes, you know, up to New York or whatever, Miss Thing girl.
Well, isn't it safe to say that when you, because I'm gonna be honest, because like I think a lot of girls when they are all full, everybody's friends.
Yeah, well. I guess that's what it is. That's what it takes.
No, but I'm gonna be real. Like it was a time, and this is why I hate going to Alegria and them circuit parties now, because I feel like it became so common. Because like back when I used to go to, you know, Twilo and Crowbar and Exit and all them places, it was an elite certain situation.
Yeah, but
like,
now it's
like a fucking ballroom after
cheap.
party.
It's cheap, and the girls are able to go and just frequently go. And now back when we was going, the kiddies that was in the ballroom wasn't of age. Now they of age and they can go. But yeah, that's one person that like outside of ballroom, like if we in a club or something, I see her, we'll speak with her, we'll talk and stuff like that. But then when it comes to this ballroom shade, Miss Thing, it's just too much. It's like, and it all stemmed from a fucking category. Like and like, you know, and I haven't talked about this in years, but now since we here on Ballroom Throwbacks and everybody watches Ballroom Throwbacks and yell, we're gonna talk about it. I never had no problem with Temperance. When Temperance used to live in New York, Temperance used to come over where I'm at right now, bitch, in my mother's house, Miss Thing. Me and Temperance used to hang out and chill, honey. Temperance used to dibble and dabble, you know, with Kai, honey. Bitch, and she used to come over, we used to talk, and we used to chill, and we hang out and everything. Temperance to go back to Mount Vernon and everything, Miss Thing. So now we get to the point of a couple of years later, Temperance goes and Temperance get her work done and she get her bags done and everything. And then we get to the point when Kelly goes and Jack tell Kelly, like, if you're gonna really walk this face category, you need to take it seriously like the rest of the girls take it seriously, bitch. So I took it seriously one night and I came out, bitch, and I hid outside in the car all night long and I waited for the category and everything for the category to come, and I came in and it came down to being a tie between me and Temperance. It was 3-3 and someone had to break the tie. And so I took off and I sold it. And Temperance, the simple fact of the matter was that Temperance felt that she was this girl that had just came back with all of this new surge. I was this big, fat, undesirable motherfucking bitch, because I'm going to tell you how I would have thought if I was a skinny bitch. Look at this motherfucking big bitch, Miss Thing, girl. It's like I'm Mercedes and Mercedes me, bitch, and we Vogue. Oh, girl, bitch, you know already. Listen, I ain't got to give my all, Miss Thing, this fat bitch, girl. Yeah, let me just give this, bitch. And I came out there, bitch, and I came out there not to play. I was hungry for that cash, and that's what happened, and I won over her. Her girlfriend, I'm not going to mention her girlfriend name, okay? Her girlfriend that I still don't speak to. I was going to smack the shit out of her because she already had got smacked by the legendary Carrie Mizrahi years ago. I was going to smack the shit out of her because I was sitting in the back seat of a motherfucking car, bitch, and it was tinted windows, and she didn't know I was in the back of the car. She came up to the car and go talk about, was it dark in there? They let that fucking cow win over her and all types of shit and da-da-da-da-da-da-da and all types of... Like, why the fuck you read it? It is Ballroom. Outside of Ballroom, me and Temperance was girlfriends outside of Ballroom before any of this happened. It was just Ballroom. I don't take this shit personal. When I leave out of my... When I go to the ball, bitch, and I tell this to all my kids, and I swear to my dead grandmother, I tell this to all my kids because I have multiple kids in different houses. When we get to that ball, your mother is Kelly Harrison. When I go to that door and I say Kelly Mizrahi at that door, Miss Thing, that's who I am at that ball. When I come back outside that ball, I can do a live, I can do whatever. But when I come back outside, for the live, the aftermath, whatever, I am Kelly Mizrahi. But when all of that is done, I am Kelly Harrison. That is your mother. So if I don't pick you, if I read you or whatever it is, you don't take it personally. And I don't take none of this shit personal. I don't take this shit home with me. A lot of the girls take this shit home with them. And I don't take this shit home with me. I have no problems with Temperance. Temperance is a lovely and she is a beautiful girl. I knew Temperance ever since she was tiny. I knew her before she was tiny, Miss Thing. Girl, and so I don't have no shade with her. But everybody wants to make it shade because I won over Temperance, Miss Thing. Girl,
do you think that would have happened at a big ball, or was it just because it was like a little?
If I bring it the correct way, yes, Miss Thing, and it's no shade, Miss Thing. If I didn't switch, and if I did not switch at the awards board to the wrong category, Miss Thing, it's no shade, Miss Thing.
So what you had the ball head?
and when I had the bald head, there's no shade. If I did not switch for the wrong category, Miss Thing, and I would have walked that face category, it's no shade, Miss Thing. I would have had Lola and Trace underneath my belt too, and I'm back in the house of Miss Rahi. That would have been my night to slay Lola and Trace.
You mean when Lola came out with the
fur coat? No, with the fur coat on.
With the gray hair?
No, we talk about the awards ball.
The awards ball was still faced with a fur.
Yeah.
Kelly, I love you.
It's no shade.
Bitch, I love you.
It's no shade.
But if no, I love you.
It's no shade.
But Miss Trace ain't never said like that. That was her night.
It's no shade. It's no shade, mistake. And it was no shade, mistake. And that was my motherfucking night.
No, you was sitting with your ball. You was bald and beautiful.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm gonna say face. That was like a night when I was like, oh, okay, Kelly's sitting. Like, okay, Kelly.
But that was your opinion. And everybody else in the building gave everybody else in the building, bitch, they gagged this thing. And everybody, but still to this day,
we talking about the way that bitch came at the back of the runway and just glided through.
Yeah,
it was like
and I would have came.
And
that's the thing, right? See, these bitches come through and they are size 0, and then I'm not talking about Tracy Lola now. I'm just talking about the girls in general. The girls come through and they are size, and these girls are a size 0, Miss Thing, and they come gliding through, bitch. And I come through as a size 20 whatever, mistake girl. And bitch, and I feel like I'm them too, mistake. And I come gliding through too, mistake. Some nights it's just not those girls' night. And you could say, mistake, and it's no shade, mistake. And that's your opinion that was those girls' night. But it's no shade from the people that was there and from the impact that I got from the girls that was up there when I came out and walked the iconic face category and they told me I was walking the wrong category. It's no shade. And it was those same judges I would have got those girls in no shade, mistake, and that would have been my same but it wouldn't have been no shade and everything. And let me give you a prime example. I know, Miss Thing, when it's my night to win and when it's not my night to win. And there's a prime example. I walked the ball a couple years ago. 2 particular girls won over me.
Who?
I left. I'm not gonna give the names. I left the ball.
Why?
Caesar, because if I would have stayed. And I would have got on the aftermath and did the aftermath, but this is when I was doing the aftermath hard. Miss Thing, the girls would have gagged, Miss Thing. I would have read these 2 girls for dog motherfucking shit, bitch. I would have chewed them up and I would have spit them out. So I gave the red, you know what? It's my time to go. And I left, bitch. See,
but that being a sore loser.
No, it's not being a sore loser. It's about having respect for certain things. So I took my loss. And I left, and I knew I shouldn't have lost, but I left, and I had to go, and it's just what it is. And I didn't harbor on it. I never talked about it or anything, or after it or anything. It was what the fuck it was, mistake. But these girls, y'all take this shit home with y'all, and y'all study this shit. Y'all watch these clips, mistake. See, let me tell you something. My sister told me after the thing that happened with me and Ashley at the Black Heritage Board. She said, "You just so conceited. Why do you keep watching this shit?" Oh no, I'm not watching it because I'm watching me versus Ashley.
You watching everybody?
I'm watching this on the sideline so I can see who was clapping when Ashley was saying what she was saying. So I can block you motherfuckers say I'm sorry ass motherfucking bitches up off of my motherfucking Facebook because you act like you're my girlfriend and stuff, but you're clapping and all of this stuff. This is what I watch. I don't watch clips of myself to sit and watch myself because I care too fuck.
But if I could play devil's advocate here,
yes,
that may have been how they feel at that moment. It does not take away. They may still like you. But that might be how they feel.
That's how they felt at that moment. But it was some of these same bitches that was clapping, bitch, that was in my inbox and congratulated me on my status. So, but that's what I do. When I go back and I watch these clips, and any clips that I'm in, I go back. The first time I watched the clip, I gave the Miss Thing, I looked at bad. Miss Thing, I should have did a little more or something. But then the next couple of times I'm watching everything that goes on in the audience. Okay? Mm-hmm. I have actually had the time in the last 6 months of me being home to actually go back and sit back, and I have watched all the videos that I have done.
All right, so let's make it hot. Name one time that you walked and you could be like, bitch, I tried it. Because I got one for myself.
That I tried it?
No, you be like, girl, I really cut up for that. Like, I know better.
I don't think I had a moment. Like, I tried it because ever since Jack told me to take it serious.
Okay, before Jack told you to take it serious, like it was a time that you walked, you may have got some people.
Oh, mistake! Every time I came out, mistake. Oh, I tried to, mistake, girl. I had no right, mistake, girl. And before Jack told me to take it serious, mistake, I had no business being out there. And that's and for all the girls to want to know, mistake, why I am the person I am, and I'm able to walk all the categories because when any category outside, I came to the house for realness. Any category that I wanted to walk outside of realness, like somebody was just talking about they see the old video that Caesar put up when I got on the yellow t-shirt and I did the jump and the dip. Yeah. If you actually watch that video and you see me, bitch, I go up. That was the first time I ever vogued at a ball. Okay, so if you actually watch that video, I go up to the table and I whisper to Andre. I said, I want to walk this category. Can I walk? And Andre whispers back to me, you can walk this category, but the only way you're going to ever walk this category again, you got to win. And so that's why I won. I had to go out there because I wanted to walk this category again. I had to go out there to win. So any category that I walked, this is what was told to me from Big Girl's Face to Big Girl Sex Siren, where it was told, if you want to walk this category ever again, you have to go out there and you have to win this category. So name one person
that you wish would still be walking Big Girls category that don't walk no more, that you feel like the Kelly of today would eat that bitch.
The Kelly of today would eat that bitch? I don't know. I don't feel that, you know. That,
like if you and Saisha was to go round for round.
I love Saisha. That's my sister. Miss say I haven't seen Saisha in years. And say that's my girl. Me and her was the last battle at the awards board. Honey, at the W. Yeah, at the World. So you know that's my sister. But I don't. You know, I love my big girl. I don't compete with no big girl. And since we on the topic of big girls, okay,
come on.
I have to make this statement, right? And I don't know her name, and at this point, I really don't care to know her name. But to the Balenciaga child, that she went on live and she wanted to read, but she did subliminal reads, and she didn't put my name out there when she was doing the subliminal reads, but she was talking about me. I wasn't throwing you shade, Miss Thang, bitch. I'm not these girls that sit on the panel and throw these kids shade because I don't know you, actually, okay? I was actually giving you life, Miss Thang, bitch, for your motherfucking dress, for your shawl that you came out with and everything, Miss Thang, because I lived for it, Miss Thang. I seen it, bitch. I wanted it, bitch. I wasn't giving you shade or all. Miss Thang, but then you went on live, Miss Thang, and you...
She had said Miss Thang 7 times.
So you went on live and you did subliminal reads and trying to read me, and I was not giving you shade. But if you want me to tell you, I was actually living for your effect. I don't give big girl shade at all because I know what it is to be a big girl in this small girl world, bitch. So I was not giving you shade at all. But since you wanted to read me, now I can give you shade if you want me to give you shade. And the next time you're gonna read me, boo, don't do subliminal, boo. Say my name.
What's up, Temperance? Temperance just joined the conversation.
Honey, yeah, somebody hit her up.
Jacen, when was your moment? I had a lot of different moments scattered, but my moment that I can say I tried it was Butch Queen Face with a Twist in Atlanta. It was so wrong.
I didn't see it.
The baby, I want Caesar to erase that clip off of YouTube, bitch. That shit was wrong.
Yeah, so you know, child, this is how it always be, honey. So you know. So maybe you know
Cherry isn't a big girl. Who's Cherry? You talking about Cherry Balenciaga?
Yeah, that's the
Oh, okay.
Why? So baby, I'm having fun.
Jacen, who you dating?
Yes.
Shout out to Temperance. Hey, Temperance.
They said I missed them. You didn't miss nothing, Temperance, but go back and read.
You didn't miss anything. I gave a synopsis of our journey from you being who you was before you transitioned. I didn't say your name this time. I called you Tiny, and then you transitioned to Temperance. I gave a synopsis of, you know, our history outside of Ballroom, and you moving from Atlanta back up to Mount Vernon and stuff, and us hanging out and stuff of that nature and stuff and everything. And I felt that it was like really shady because I went over a category over you, you know, and stuff like that, and you know, and we're at the point that we're at now, and that's basically what it was, Temperance.
Y'all are doing a lot of mad faces. Why are y'all mad? What are y'all mad about?
If anybody told you try to tell you anything else, you could go back and watch the live because it's not going to be deleted. So you know, I'm not a bitch that deleted.
Dante Perkins, why are you asking me all these questions? Do I talk about him? Everybody knows that I'm versatile.
Dante, you want to get top, Donnie? You
More
want to get
bottom.
top, Dante?
More
Honey,
bottom.
I need y'all to stop throwing these mad faces up, bitch. I need
Yeah,
y'all.
what's going
on?
I need y'all to throw some hearts up,
Why y'all
bitch.
so
We about to
angry?
end this shit. We about to end this
Okay,
shit.
they want to
bitch.
get Katrina on the
Oh
line.
wait, hold on. Oh yeah, we gotta get. Oh, they want Katrina. Hold on. I got.
So
hold
wait,
on.
we're not going to even do that. We can have an Interior Illusions conversation. And this concludes Sipping Tea Tuesday. Thank you guys for joining in. We'll be back next week with Thirsty Thursdays.
Bye.
Bye.